Start talking about. Just start from the general one. Start talking about the general leaguers. Then we can definitely get the general guy from Manchester.
Oh, general, yeah?
Yeah,
You ready?
yeah, let's get.
Yeah, I got a mate in Manchester. His name's General. I met General in a mad setting. I was at a bashment rave in Manchester, Salford. Some fight must have kicked off in there, like some ruckus kicked off. And then as we're walking out, we're still vibesing. So like me and this guy like connected, like, yo, I don't know what we was doing anyway, but obviously he took my socials. I took his socials. You get me? Like, my man supports anything I do, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him from Adam, I don't know him. Yeah. But he support, because he's a creative and he's passionate about local businesses, supporting the underdog, you know what I'm saying? He's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Anything I put out, he supports it. So I'll shout him out. But he's like a road man, and he's just brought out a book. And it got me like, what made him? It made me think like, what made my man want to publish a book?
Yeah, what's it about?
The book's about it's not about being on road either. It's not the typical roadman story. What I grasped from the blurb and the cover, it's about some native Indian type of thing. But it's interesting because you're a banger on the road, but you're doing something way out the box that no one would expect. And now his books are in, what's the bookshop? Waterstones.
That's mad.
It's crazy, fam. Yeah. And it just shows you like, yo, like, we can do anything like we put our mind to. Like I was saying before, there's a lot of man on the roadside that make mad cake, like mad money.
Yeah.
Mad money. Like you're running an operation. You're running a operation that creates and generates mad P. It's illegal, but you're still executing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So my thing is like, okay, then you're executing that. How? So that means you can do it. That means you're running a business and you're doing it. So if you was to shift that same energy into the legal world, you're gonna get the same results. If you put the same energy, you're gonna get the same results. You know what I'm saying? And I just think there's so many people that I know like that within the whole of UK. So many people I know that are just killing it, like, but it's illegal, and it's not that you're gonna get banged up for it, or you're gonna get, you know what I mean? You're gonna get haters.
So if someone's making mad money, yeah, and they're doing it under the table, and they're making a lot of money from this illegal means, how are you gonna bring him around like that? Because it's a stringer bell type situation, isn't it? So
yeah.
So and there's a risk. How do you say to someone, right? Look, the risk might be hard, yeah, for a year, but then it's gonna be huge after that.
It's all it is. Like I said, it's a language, innit? So it's a language thing. Like this thing here, when you're on the other side, when you're on the legal side of the fence, it's all about a language. When you learn the language in that side of the fence of like with the suits and boots and you're in offices and you're around with businessmen and businesswomen and you learn the language, it's a confidence thing. Because some of these men on the road can secure the bag. You know what I mean? They're doing it on the road. So now when they learn that language in the office and in the big organizations and start learning the jargon and learning how they talk and learning how to, you get what I mean? The same energy to put in, because man are natural hustlers. You're gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? But it's just a confidence thing. People are scared of the unknown, so they get comfortable with what they're doing on the road, and they can't see past that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they can't see past the roadside. So it's just kind of pushing people to learn, because we have to learn. We have to learn out here.
Got to, man.
We have to learn. We have to research, or we're going to be stuck on a standstill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to do something, if I want to be a camerawoman or cameraman like these, like, I've got to learn about cameras.
It's power. It's knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is the power.
These people, these suits, and we go and chat to, and it seems like a bit phony. Like I said, like it might seem a bit phony when you're chatting to them, but you have to sort of play the game a little bit.
Play the game.
Yeah, and you should be yourself though.
But like I said, yeah, you should be yourself, of course, but it's a balance.
Yeah.
It's a balance. It's that thin line. So if you're coming from the roadside, where a lot of us come from, like, and we're going into like the suited and booted officer, we have to know, like, yo, I can't talk to this executive how I'm talking to look like one of the man them on the ends. I can't do that, or they're not going to understand my language. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
The executive's not going to understand my language. I'll start talking roadman thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, just like it's vice versa. If I go onto the roadside and I start talking executive, The road man aren't gonna understand. They're like, yo, what happened to you, man? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the balance. It's all about the line and knowing when to deliver what you're delivering. You know what I mean? This is and once it clicks in a man's mind, that's when a man's ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's when a man's ready to go. But as we're talking about businesses, I'm seeing a lot of people. I can see that a lot of people are getting it. They're starting to understand now. Like, yo, I can really maneuver this business world. I can really get out there and make something of myself.
Yeah.
Starting to learn the language, starting to meet with people, I can see businesses collaborating, you know what I mean? I can see people just really striving. So it's a good thing. And I don't know if lockdown's done that, because people have had time to sit with themselves and think about really what they want to do. Might be the case, I'm not sure, but I can see a lot of people now trying to be more and be more about what they want to do and be more, you know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing to see.
Got to support it. And like, whether this thing get picked up, I'll repeat it anyway. Like, if we support the independents around us, the people around us, trying new things, like General, like, let's go buy his book. I'll buy it. I don't even know the guy, but I'll buy it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like...
That's it, though. And that's the beauty of it, though, because I've talked about General's book. You don't even know him, but you're willing to buy it now. And that's the power in the people. Like, you know what I mean? You probably buy the book. You buy the book, and then you probably have the book at your yard. I've reading it, and then someone might say, "What's that?"
Yeah.
And it's about the knock-on effect, and it's about spreading the word. So that's all. The people have the power.
Yeah, and we can put our like effort into buying stuff for like by other people. Like, if these people are creating like food shops, let's go to the local, your mate who's got a seafood shop. Let's go buy some seafood there. Let's go buy some. Shout out
to Jack's boil bag. He's got his new seafood platter thing going on. He's killing it still. So shout out to Jack's, man. Yeah.
Let's go to these spots and let's skip the Asda. Let's skip the big franchises and try and avoid that as best we can. And but no one's offering a solution to Amazon. Like, there isn't some guy who's like got 20 guy like, yeah, we'll get that delivery over to yours by tomorrow.
But though, that's what I'm saying. Amazon started somewhere.
Yeah. In a garage, mate. He started in a garage. He was operating out of his garage first of all.
This is what I'm saying. Like, so whoever that brother is, he had the thought like, yo, I'm gonna do this. It started with an idea, and he disciplined himself. He stayed consistent, and look where he is now. He's running the whole world. You know what I mean? Same with Deliveroo, same with Uber, same with any of them. But we can do this. We can actually do this.
Yeah.
And it might sound far-fetched, it might sound mad, but like you said, Amazon, brother, started in his garage.
Yeah, man.
And now he's operating around the whole globe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's possible, but it's just about having the confidence to do it and not procrastinating on ideas what you have. And it's about being consistent. It's about being willing to learn new things and being willing to be uncomfortable in the uncomfortable zone. Yeah. And just go for it, man. Go for it.
And get the community to back you at first. If you go around, start small. If you get the community around you to back you, then it will gradually rise. When Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy, is working from his garage here, he wasn't sending stuff.
Oh, is that
over.
his name? I've seen his name on
memes,
so that's Jeff Bezos.
Guy.
Yeah, I've seen his name.
I mean, he's a bit of he did what he did. He's a bit of a knob.
What did he do?
Well, he's a trillionaire, man. He's worth $1 trillion.
Yo, Jeff, we need a sponsor, man. Bring us in, man. Man.
Mate, we'll support like drone deliveries.
Mate.
I don't mind, just drop it in the garden.
Yes, Jeff.
But yeah, he's gone a bit mad now, and there's a lot of problems with him. But initially, the origin of the idea is trying to like defeat the post office. The post office idea, you don't have to queue up, you can get things delivered to your house.
Killed off the post office, isn't it? Killed off the post office.
Yeah, which is good and bad. Like, work-wise, you haven't got a local post office, you're losing jobs. But then there's big Amazon factories, but then they pay little money. So this is what I was saying, like, let's try and take away the money from these big guys, because they're not offering anything back.
Exactly,
like,
peanuts, man.
Yeah.
Peanuts, man. But it's possible. So anybody that's thinking about doing creating a small business, go for it, fam. Like, don't be scared. You might not everything's gonna be rosy, fam. Not every day is gonna be easy. Like, you might have times where you think like, fuck this, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going, man, and make sure you shouters, man. Make sure you guys shouters who are doing any small businesses, local shouters, man. We'll get you on there. You know what I mean? We'll get your thing popping up on the thing. Anything that we can do, because sometimes it's just about awareness sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just about awareness sometimes, and that's enough. That's enough support. Sometimes you don't have to go and buy, or you know what I mean. Just to if you're telling a friend and they tell a friend, and then their friend's gonna go into that store and buy. You know what I mean? You've done your job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's it.
And I just think, yeah, man, we're willing to work with anyone, any local business that are setting up their thing, and you know they want to collaborate with the No Blacks No Irish podcast.
Yeah.
We're willing, man, because
They can promote for free. They can put a little jingle together.
That's it, and that's what we're about. There, we're about the community, we're about the people, and we're about the power of the people, and that's what we're on. That's the whole point of it. You know what I'm saying?
Big time. It's a big time. We got. So this is just to fill people in. We didn't really mention, but this is No Blacks No Irish, and then we're talking about business, and we're talking about trying to take like power into your own hands and that. And then how people can help out other people when they're purchasing stuff and things like this. I got a few sort of statistics for you. Yeah? So this, bearing in mind, when you do start a business, there is a lot of competition. So right now, there's 570 websites created every minute.
That's crazy.
Every minute, 570. Yeah, and I think that's just in Europe. So it's like.
So who's look at that. There's a business there, right there. Look. Website creating, website design.
Yeah.
That's a business of 500 websites a minute.
Yeah.
That's money. That's money right there.
It's baffling, man. And still, that's happening, but only 59% of the world has internet right now, yeah. So like there's a lot of people, like 41% of people don't have internet in the world.
That's a lot of percentage.
It's kind of mad. It's like almost 1 in 2. And when you think that we're blessed to have that, like really, I mean, well, yeah, it's a good and a bad thing. There's a lot of good. And when you think that when that gets to 100%, what the hell is going to happen with these websites there? There are a lot of challenges, but I think you have to, if it feels true to you, and if you feel like this is the thing, and you're passionate about it, it's going to stand out against like some other stuff.
Well, my brother, he's got a couple businesses. He owns a liquor shop called Jazzy Drinks on Mansfield Road, Carrington, and he owns Jah and Derry in Lenton. And he said to me, like, the first year, he didn't expect any profit. He didn't expect nothing because he knows that the first year in business is trial and error, mate. It's trial and error, but you know what I mean? Obviously, his business, it thrived because he believed in it, and he's putting in consistent effort, and he's passionate about it, you know what I mean? And it's good, and I hope it continues to be good. You know what I'm saying? But he's another one who's, like I was saying, he put his energy in something positive.
Yeah, man. What can we get at Jazzy Drinks? If I go in there,
you can get anything you want, or any type of liquor, any type of exotic liquor you hear of or you see, it's in there, fam. Like I'm a rare nephew, man. I keep it kind of simple, innit? Rare nephew, I'm good. But there's anything in there. Ace of Spades. There's that Douce supposed to be nice.
Oh yeah,
the Douce. There's the 1942 supposed to be nice. It's got Bombay. It's got all types of drinks.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? We're looking to sponsor off Jazzy Drinks still. Yo. Jazzy Drinks, we're coming for a sponsor. So you'll be hearing from us.
He's not gonna have the Irish whiskey though.
It's got whiskey. It's got whiskey. Everything's in there. Everything's got slushes. It's got the rum slushes for like summertime. You know what I'm saying? It's got everything, bro. It's nice, man. It's nice, man. Big. It's nice in there.
Big. I had this whiskey like not too long ago. I've been holding it for a long time. It's a Jameson one, but it's like a special one. It's a special one. It's called
the Speciale.
It's called Double Barrel.
Okay.
It's the one.
You know what? It's not Izzo. I can't drink whiskey. You know.
You might like this one.
No, whiskey just like JD and that. I can't drink whiskey. I just think it's got that bitter taste.
Now JD belongs in a bin. No, that's
that's what I think about whiskey though. Like whiskey just belongs in the bin, man. I'm not in it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, man. Me and Luke used to have like these special like Jameson whiskeys every now and then. Like you get like a limited edition ones. Yeah. And you can just drink them. Well, I can drink them whatever. Yeah, just like a little bit, and it's nice. But it's an acquired taste. Taste.
It is definitely. Most definitely.
But so I got a few. The thing is with this, what we're trying to say is like people need to take control of their like finance, take it out of the hands of others and put it into their own hands. Yeah. Because I looked at some statistics today, man, and I'm the statistics man, right? Like it's mad. Like 1 in 6 people in UK right now are in poverty. Mate. 1 in 6.
Crazy.
That's outrageous. Crazy. In the UK, it's like this country is one of the richest in the world.
That's on our doorstep. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
our doorstep.
Nottingham's the poorest city in England, statistically.
Look at that. Statistically, Nottingham is the poorest.
Yeah.
Come on, man, boss. We have to boss up, people, man. Like we have to boss up, man. We can't be at the bottom of we can't be in the relegation zone. We can't be sitting in the relegation. It's true. We can't be in the relegation zone out here. We have to boss up, man. Oi, people get grafting, man. Don't be scared, man. We have to get out of that relegation spot.
Yeah, and as people, we back it. We don't have to do it. If you don't want to make your own business, you don't have to. If other people are doing it, back it.
Back it. Support it.
Because we don't need more Tesco, Amazon, Sainsbury's, and all of these things that's running around. Because like the problem with like if this poverty thing is happening and it's like the highest it's been in our lifetimes, it's like right. So the system isn't working for them. Yeah, the people need to change what they do with their money. That's it. Let's just allocate money into different places. Because when I read that, I was a bit like, shit, man, this is mad.
That's scary. That is.
Yeah, it is, and it's all obviously a lot of the money is being funneled into London and stuff because that's like where a lot of banking is and that's where it's all represented. So we need to bring some money out. We need to make what can Nottingham sort of offer that's unique. I mean, there's loads that it can offer that's unique. But how do we sort of bring that to the forefront? How do we help out our people?
Like we've been saying, I just feel like people have to step out the box, man. There's got to be more of I don't know any authors. I don't know any. You know what I mean? I don't know any. Dentists. I don't know any personally.
Yeah.
There needs to be more people trying a thing. Yeah. Don't be afraid to try the thing because when you try your thing, you're bringing something to the table, and you're offering something.
Yeah. But
the people have to support it. You know what I mean? The people have to support it. So I just feel like people have to give it a chance, man. Give it a try. And obviously, we can't, the procrastination thing, because you know how much times, I used to be a big procrastinator, you know how much times I've had mega ideas, I've had crazy ideas.
What stopped it? What stopped them?
Fear. So that's how I know it's fear. Fear of failing and flopping. And people looking at me like, yo, my man flopped, my man done his thing. But that's an illusion. It's an illusion. I've had mad ideas, yeah? And then a year down the line, I've seen my idea on the telly.
Yeah, man.
I'm scratching my head oh my God, I thought about that 2 years ago. I should have done it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know a lot of people out there have had similar, you know what I mean? But that's procrastination, big ideas but no execution, and we have to start executing. So how
now, if you feel it's too much, it's fearful, what in your head switches to say, right, I just have to pursue this now?
Nah, because I've learned how to, anytime I get that fear, anytime that fear tries to kick in, I feel it. I don't fight it. Before I used to fight no, I'm feeling mad or whatever. And I used to fight it and that used to be painful. But now I kind of just embrace the feeling and walk towards the feeling.
Yeah.
And before I know it, the feeling has disappeared.
That's it. You just have to do that once or twice and it comes successful and you get over that.
And that's it. You walk towards it, mate. You just walk towards it and start doing. Just start doing. All we have to do is start doing. Yeah. And when the doing's been doing, it's done. That's amazing. When the doing's been doing, it's done.
Been done.
That's it. That is it. Yeah. That is it.
And I agree with everything. I'm just going to rewind it a bit because you said, I don't know any dentists. I don't know any dentists.
I know one dentist.
But they need to get trained first. Don't just try it straight away.
Yeah. Don't be trying to yank out people's wisdoms and that out there.
I don't want Rodney to start a flipping dentist around the corner.
Yeah. Well, I got one dentist brethren. I met him in Valencia. He was a promoter at one club, but now he's mad because he messaged me and said, "Yeah, I'm moving back to London. I got my own practitioner or whatever they call it. But now he's in Nottingham. He's got a dentist in a practice. What do they call it? Was it a practitioner?
Yeah, I think so. Practice.
Yeah, he's got a practice in Colton. So he said, "Yo, anytime, just come and get a clean up. Come visit, man." So I'm gonna go shout out to Jana. You get me? Jana, my guy, man. He's got his own dentist. I'm saying things like that.
Yeah.
Things like that. We all should be going to my man to go and to his place to get our checkups and that.
Yeah, man.
You get, because the start, you know what I'm saying, and it's part of our community. So that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jana, man.
Yeah, that's sick. So just to finish up, I got a few facts to tell you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there's a few people who have in research found out, and I'm like, oh, That's interesting. So the first singer to ever appear on BBC radio, that was black, was in 1947, right?
It's crazy.
Mad. And if you think like all of the musicians that came before that, like Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, all of these, like Louis Armstrong, all of these guys, like, or at the same time, they weren't even on the radio.
That's madness.
And other artists know who they are, and they're imitating their music, and they're getting success from it, but they're not on the radio, man.
That's mad though, you know, because that's now. That happens now though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Just not the fact that people aren't getting on the radio, but the fact that people who are in the industry are researching unknown artists.
Yeah.
Teething their style, their tunes, and then making it into their own and putting it on the radio as if it's their own. Have you seen that Cardi B thing? That if it's up, then it's stuck. If it's
yeah.
That's her brother's tune. The whole tune, like I'm
serious.
Yeah, but he's an unknown artist, so people just think it's Cardi's. So that's been happening for years, fam. Like that's been happening for years.
And that goes to what we're saying. Like, take the power away from these people at the top, man. Because they support each other around the bottom. Because like, if that's happening, if someone's sick, like buy their EP or like just promote them.
Yeah.
Because then Cardi B or whoever, well, it wouldn't be Cardi B, it'd be a producer.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then they dip in. They just dip when they just like.
And it's disgusting because people put hard work in. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Someone to just say, "Yeah, I like that. Let me take that and nick it." Like it's disgusting. Yeah.
Obviously, the famous ones, Elvis, producer, in it, is like Hound Dog and a couple of others was stolen straight, like lyrics almost exactly the same from like black artists.
Yeah, the blues artists and that. Like it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
It's mad. But that lady that was first playing on BBC, her name was Evelyn Dove, yeah. And then she went on to like start her own like management company. She took people under her wing, so she had side hustles as well. Like,
look at that though, because she knew, like she knew the struggle, what it was to get onto the mainstream radio platforms.
Yeah,
and she said to herself, you know what? I'm gonna do something about this. I'm gonna be a bridge. I'm gonna be a bridge for these up and coming artists that was under her to get on these platforms, because it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? So. You gotta respect that, man. You gotta respect her hustle. You have to respect that, man, because she built a management company. She done her thing. Yeah. She helped so many. She helped so many families get onto the radio or get onto shows or get into studios, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? She had the vision and she executed it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it's sick, man. It's offering back. It's great.
That's it.
And then also realizing that we can change it ourselves, like with our own actions. And there's another one. The first female book publisher, yeah? You talk about your man General who's written his book. So imagine being a female, and like the first female book publisher was 1960, which is just 60 years ago, right? Books have existed for since Robinson Crusoe, 500 years ago, yeah. And like the first sort of British female publisher is 1960, man.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. So but it's changed. Obviously things are changing, or the reason I bring these up is kind of like, right, so first through the wall gets hurt the most, but it's like ultimately you're paving the way.
Yeah, definitely paved the way. That woman who wrote the books and got it published, she what's the woman's name who done the Harry Potter thing?
J.K. Rowling, yeah.
Yeah, where's she from?
She's from I think North London or something. But she's
from London, but there won't be no J.K. Rowling without that woman there.
Big time, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There won't be and so you have to respect the founders, man. It's all about foundation. This thing's all about foundation, fam. Like, you have to respect the founders of this thing, you know what I'm saying? And pay homage. And pay homage to them, because without them, there's no us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then again, saying that, just in that field, saying that we can all invent something, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we can invent things.
What invention you got in mind?
I don't know yet. Man. I have to wait and see, man. You have to wait and see. But I don't know what. We can do things, man. We can do bits. We've all got the power to do bits, man, and create a buzz and you know, live off it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. And now, the paradigm shifts happened. You know, now it's in a world where there's a lot of opportunity because we can recreate it, sort of, but we have to support people around us in it. And try and just next time you think about going to Sainsbury's for a meal deal, maybe hop down to the local
Reggie's, your mates pit spot. I got that's mad because it's all coming out. Man, I got man who got like yard shops, like restaurants and that. I don't want to see his mates at Turtle Bay, fam. I don't want to see it. Go and support your brethren's thing.
It's going to be better
thing.
anyway.
The authentic thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Authentic thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just mad. It's mad. It is mad. Yeah. But it's a mindset we have to get used to. It's a mindset to support our own. We have to get used to that mindset, that narrative. Yeah. We have to drop old habits and drop old patterns and just trust one another, man. We have to trust one another.
Yeah, man, that's sick. So yeah, we'll wrap it up there. That was really nice. I think if anyone wants to reach out and like say something on this, then just get in touch.
Shouters, man. You can get Derry on Insta. You can get myself on Insta at Jah Digger. Same with Facebook. Same with Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Let's
do it. And then we'll catch up again in like 2 weeks' time and maybe have like a poker night or something. What do you reckon?
You ready for the poker night?
I'm ready for it. You sent me a video one time.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, what's this?
Yeah. Yeah. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more.
All right, big up.
Yes, my brother.
Yes, nice one. Speak soon.